being able to capture the citizen or the consumer in the moment when they're engaging with whatever it is, be it the place they're about to eat or the pothole they've just hit with their vehicle, has, through mobile technology, has really changed where our business has gone. 6 years ago, we started SeeClickFix because myself, my co-founders, and it turned out a lot of people around the world were frustrated with the way they communicated with their government. It was primarily through phone, if you had a service request or a question, and there were voicemails or voice messaging systems on the other end. Some cases there were call centers, but they were rare, and it was definitely a one-to-one communication, and the accountability that came from that was low, and so we sat down on a weekend and said we're going to create a tool that will allow citizens to publicly document these issues. At the time, it was entirely web-based. There was no, I think the iPhone, the iTunes marketplace came out maybe 3 months after, so we didn't have a smartphone application yet. But today, we do have smartphone applications. The majority of content on SeeClickFix is reported through the smartphone apps. And I think, as Chris Osgood from the city of Boston said in a conversation earlier on his panel, when you call the city, it just kind of feels like complaining. But when you are using your smartphone and taking a photo and getting the GPS location and reporting it as a service request that ties into the back office system, you're actually helping the city out. And that's a humongous transition. I think another important point that I've heard come up a couple times today is that we're coming from a place of distrust between citizens and governments. And while potholes and graffiti and streetlights that are out are not the most exciting or revolutionary things in the world in terms of fixing them, they are a great starting point for rebuilding that trust so that we can go and tackle bigger problems.